One Piece double discussion, everyone. Sorry we didn't film one last week.
Thurman, finish it away. Take it away. Do it, Thurman.
Yeah, Giles' theme goes with everything. It's like you say run in Force of Nature. Top 3 songs that go with everything.
Okay, so
a
lot of shit to discuss.
I'm just gonna do. I'm just gonna do the cringy let's player thing. Welcome to our One Piece discussion.
Why would you do that? Why?
Fog out of here, Thurman.
Because
let's start with the man, the myth, the legend, Capone, just storming up to the fucking. I'm hoping you're on the chapter with me here. Like we're doing 887 and 888.
Oh yeah, just takes the ship straight onto the island.
It's
out of the way, whippersnappers.
Dude, yeah. The first thing I thought when I saw this was Frankie should get on that for the Sunny. Right?
That is just reading this back. It's just so funny. It's just this reminds me of one of those memes. One of those like couple memes. It's like
it's like come over and have sex with me. Oh, I can't right now. My parents aren't home. Something like that, right?
Yeah.
My parents aren't home. Fucking the tank treads come out. It's like that guy that can like no clip through shit in fucking My Hero Academia.
Oh my god! Another one is it's that one, and one of them is it's like one of the when you guys play together in like the straw field, and then you see like a truck coming, vroom vroom, motherfuckers.
Oh, well, anyway, moving on to continuing with the chapter here. I really fucking love that. I love Oven being like, I'll stop it, and then he just fucking run over. Come, I'll stop you, dude. Like that shit legitimately fucking made me bust out laughing, and I can see that shit in the anime. I can see that shit where it's just like this. They just play this like epic music. Like I can get all epic. Like it's like, and he's all like, I'll stop you.
This is just too much for me right now, yo. Like for real, it's just too much.
And also another thing I wanted to mention as well was Sanji just perfect form kicking that cake up to the ship. Good God, look at that shit.
Ooh, look at them legs, man! I'm telling you.
Thurman continues. David, I want you in on this. I hope you're listening here. Thurman continues to deny that he wants some of that fucking man meat.
Thurman, it's okay.
I'm a straight man, but even I can appreciate those black legs, man.
It's okay, man. It's 2017. You don't have to hide in the closet anymore.
Well, what's great too is I'm pretty sure this is what he's doing here. I think he's balancing the entire cake on one leg and doing skywalk with the other one.
Yeah, you can see the smoke.
Mm-hmm.
That's the smoke.
That's fucking great.
Look at pudding. Bottom left panel. Look at pudding. She had another orgasm.
She's splooshing. The woman's gonna be dehydrated. We need to get her something.
Get her that semen.
Oh, Thurman.
You ruined it, damn it.
You took it so fucking creepily far. If this was a podcast, I would edit that shit out. That was so. I feel disgusted. Oh my. Why, Thurman? Why? Fucking why? Thurman! Thurman!
Why? Why'd you have to take it that far?
I mean, let's be honest here. I'm pretty sure that pudding wouldn't be disappointed.
You're still talking. for a guy straight, you're talking a lot about semen, right?
I'm just saying.
Yeah, anyway, are you just saying? Good God. How do our fucking One Piece discussions always turn into this?
Anyway, back to.
Well, I mean, I guess it is true that the fucking couple chapters ago, one of those chefs tasted a bit of Sanji's frosting and, went on a.
We had a little bit of taste of food wars.
Sanji, no, I want you to hear what I said. Tasted Sanji's frosting.
Oh yeah.
Sanji's frosting.
You notice it's always when he's coming off the hangover that he takes it this far.
Ugh.
Just saying.
Now let's talk about. So Oven goes to boiling the sea, right? One thing you gotta give Oven. This man does not quit. He just keeps getting up.
Too bad.
Thurman, audio so bad I had to scream to make you shut. Try again.
Try saying that again. Coming in broken.
I hate my life. Hate my life. Thurman, climb up to the fucking top of your. I don't know. Do something. Get a better signal and try again. Well, until he signals better, this man Oven doesn't give up. I mean, fuck. Like he's taking a beating. He got the kick from Sanji. He got ran over by that ship of Capone's has to be at least a couple tons heavy. Like more, it's fucking crazy. So yeah, I mean, this man, good shit. And also something I noticed about his power is that that is quite the range on his power to start just boiling the sea, and it happens very quickly. Like it barely even needed time to start, heating up. It just boiling. So yeah, fuck. Thurman, are you back?
So what I was saying is I'm kind of disappointed.
All right, thoughts on our Oven always getting back up, never stand down?
I'm kind of disappointed because I thought Oven was gonna have more impact, but it seems like he's just there. He's just like fodder at the moment. So that's why I was kind of like, because we kind of hyped him up in our earlier discussion.
I don't consider him fodder because he's still again, he's just been getting shit luck. And that's like calling when Katakuri got flustered from the food thing and Luffy got a couple hits on him, does that make him fodder? No.
No, but I'm saying but that was. But the thing is, though, like Luffy, we have a reason for that, though. Like it's not really like bullshit, you know. It was just like, but like Oven, in the sense of like, I mean, he's been getting run over. Like he got like basically not one shot, but
Well, people can be fucked up in a comedy scene without being fodder. Think the Wanze, the guy that fought with Ramen, knows Ramen. He had weird scenes where he was like horrified and he'd be like, ah! But he wasn't fodder. He was good. Remember?
The one thing, yeah.
And you need to understand your definition of fodder. Okay, like Oven is not bad. He's just been getting shit luck. Think the chart from Hunter x Hunter. Good fighters on bad days, bad fighters on good days.
Yeah,
So
you're right. I agree.
the way I see it is, let's look at the circumstances here, okay? He comes out, assumes he's going to be blocking a punch from Pound, who is nothing, and then it ends up being kicked from Sanji out of literally nowhere. Then he tries to fucking, then he tries to, he's just been getting shit luck. Then he tries to fucking get Shifting again, and he assumes, fucking fucking Capone is going to surrender, and he gets shot in the face. Again, none of this is doing any damage. He just keeps getting hit, and he's like, fuck. Then, he probably was about to hockey up. I think he was gonna Armanet hockey up to try to stop that ship, but it's a heavy ass ship. Hockey can only do so much. So I just think he's been getting shit luck. And again, I would consider him fodder if he went down after the Sanji kick, or if he went down after the bullet, or if he went down after the ship running over. But he just keeps getting back up. I don't think that's not fodder to me.
He's just a tenacious man.
Well, he's not weak. I think he's just getting shit luck.
Well, yeah, he's not weak, but I'm saying like for the arc that we're in, he's fodder.
I suppose.
Like he would solo. I feel like he'd probably solo it like most people that Luffy and company has fought up this far. But I'm
I
saying,
would consider the people. If you want to know who is fodder in this arc, like the perfect example of who was fodder in this arc was the people that Pedro fucking dynamited. Not when he killed himself, but like when he was first dynamiting people right after Brook was fighting Big Mom. That's fodder. This guy's actually like he's named character and he's doing shit. That's not fodder. I see what you're saying. Because I mean, like with him boiling the ocean, it was fucking up
yeah,
his
yeah,
ship. Like it's only
yeah,
because of Pound being so fucking tenacious with this shit that they lived. Like you have to remember the circumstances. They would like. There's multiple times here where he would have stopped them if it wasn't for Pound distracting them or Capone distracting them or Pound again distracting. You know.
yeah. That's correct. And I actually do like how he thought, because remember the heat fruit wasn't even canon into the oven. So, I mean, and I like how Oda basically is still doing it justice. That was actually pretty smart with the heating up the sea,
Mm-hmm. I like that.
heating up the sea thing. And I was always curious because when I forgot the Pirate Hunter family when like the main dad had the heat fruit.
I
Um,
never watched any of the filler, so that's all you.
it was like his heat would increase with how angry he got.
Mm.
But it seems here that it's not really the case. It seems like Oven have more control over it. It's not really by emotions, which is very interesting how they kind of like changed up how the how the ability works, which I found fairly interesting.
Well, because it wasn't the first one wasn't written by Oda. Like that was you know what I mean. They just did that without asking Oda, I assume. And Oda's like, "Fuck you guys! I had my own idea."
Yeah, so I think that's really interesting. And another thing I have to comment on is we're gonna skip right to it. Pound is like is the MVP of this chapter. Like and
Oh, for sure.
and you can tell the symbolism because babies babies have babies have
Sixth
like
sense with that kind of
six
shit. Yeah.
yeah, sixth sense when it comes to like the when somebody's like nice or like bad or whatever. So we see like I forgot the baby. Oh, Pez, like being happy because Pound is always there and all that stuff. And then we see like once he's killed off, the baby crying. I don't know why, and it's just interesting.
Yeah. I mean, I I really enjoyed. Like again, I unfortunately I know how Oda is when it comes to this shit, but I really like if Pound were to die like that, that would have been great because I actually got a little feely there, and the part that I got feely at was actually like, he breaks it obviously, and you gotta to be honest, Pound had a good idea. He was trying to knock him into the water. That's smart.
Oh yeah,
Like I mean, that's like if you're gonna like that's the cool thing about devil fruits. Like you, even if you're weak, you can beat a devil fruit user if you knock him into the water. You know.
yeah,
So
and
like, so I like the idea of him like actually like that was his idea. That's smart. But good God, okay, I have to fucking Utena's server because David and Utena are talking up a storm in there, and it's gonna fucking keep vibrating. David. Hey. Okay, hold on. All right. Okay. But no, the part that got me feely was actually like I love when he's well. First of all, he couldn't hold his child once, so that's already fucked up. Like literally, Big Mom is the definition of pump and dump. He pumped and she
yeah,
dumped.
yeah. You see that scare?
He
She's
might
younger.
get pumped. I'm not sure. Either way, but like the part that got me
So
really
he
sad was
pulled a Jing.
say what? Oh yeah, yeah. Well, except it's Big Mom is the one that
It's a
she literally
reverse.
Big
It's a
Mom
reverse
uses.
Jing.
Oh yeah, Big Mom uses people for their semen and just kicks them out.
She's like,
Q, fucking. I feel like David should make like a just like my ex girlfriend joke right now or something.
No, that would be giving her gratification on the channel. So fuck that.
Okay, so no, but it's the part where he says, "My grandson, I know not but your name. I know not. I don't even know your. He doesn't know his fucking grandson's name, and his daughter didn't even know that that was her father. That's so sad."
And 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 one of the and it is it is really a heartbreaking death. And but one of the things I have to respect Pound on is like he didn't like struggle or anything. He accepted his death.
Oh yeah, fucking like
And one of the
fixing his
in
tie, the shit where he fixes his tie and shit. Like oh, that's fucking oof.
like it's so bad. Like it's I love like see I told you guys this before in the chat, but I told you I hate characters who do all this shit but then beg to be stay alive. Like I hate fucking pussies like that. Like
Mm-hmm.
own up shit. And one of the reasons why I like this death is because like he's like fuck it, I'm not gonna fight it. I did what I had to do to save my daughter. I can die without any regrets. And it was just great. And he's just fixing his tie like a fucking badass and this smiles. This is great. I just
Oh
fucking love.
yeah, I agree. I mean, Oda has a fucking talent that no other mangaka I've seen has, where he can take someone that you think you wouldn't give a fuck about and then make them interesting. He always does this. You know,
Oh yeah,
like
that's why I
how
always.
many fucking times has Oda like made a character that you think is gonna be fucking pointless into like a pivotal part? Like he does this all the time.
I mean, he made me feel about a furry, but you guys will get to that later.
By the way, David, are you caught up or are you just fucking spoiling yourself like an ass?
I didn't spoil myself. The fucking fan art spoiled me. Goddammit.
Catch up.
Give me time. I don't have as much time as you fucks.
Hey, I'm the same way, man. But like with One Piece takes priority.
My Hero
And
Academia takes priority for me.
yeah, let me see. My Hero Academia, One Piece, Black Clover, Doctor Stone,
Oh yeah, but
all
you
that
don't have a
stuff.
job or anything to do ever.
Because my semester's almost over.
Yeah, Thurman is a spoiled rich kid of the server, basically.
Excuse me, no, don't. He's not rich. Not rich.
He's not
Speak up
rich,
here.
but he's rich with time. That's a different type of rich.
That's true.
Redd and I have jobs and priorities that we have to, balance. Thurman can read every fucking manga that comes, or Thurman can read every manga that comes out permanently until the end of time because he doesn't have those things, and I'm kind of fucking jealous. I
Okay,
wish I was that 19-year-old bastard that just sat there and did nothing but read manga, but
20 actually.
I mean,
20, 21. Who
I had
cares? You've got more time than any of us.
I had a chunk of my life where I got to do that. One of my favorite summers of my life was where it was the last summer before I had to get a job, and it was just the entire summer was when I got into One Piece, and One Piece at that point had roughly 490 episodes, and it was just getting up to the Sabo flashback, like not the Sabo flashback in Dressrosa, but the original Luffy Ace Sabo, like right after Marineford had just ended. So I binged the entirety of the One Piece series that summer. That was my life. I woke up, watched One Piece, went to sleep, and that was my life for that entire summer.
Did you have time to fap and or eat?
I mean, occasionally, but like when you're watching One Piece, like, do you really need to fap?
No, he fapped to Robin and Nami.
Well, I mean,
I don't remember my sex drive being as strong back then. Honestly, like I said, I don't remember. I had weird like ups and downs with like fapping. Like I had times
And then
where
you
I was
met
like,
us, and we just spam hentai in the chat.
oh yeah, exactly. If I can't avoid the hentai, it's like, of course.
Anyway, get
Well,
back to your discussion, guys. I'm gonna make me a drink.
Side, I think it's time we go on to the latest chapter.
Yes.
And we start off with just this awesome confrontation between Dogtooth and the future Pirate King, Luffy.
Oh yeah, you want to talk about good lines? Remember how we were talking about good lines, Thurman?
Yeah.
Let's talk about good lines. Okay, I love him. The line I love here is I gotta find it. Hold on, where is it? Oh yeah, he's like, you, I'm gonna paraphrase here because he's basically just like, you could have ran, man. No one would have blamed you. I love that shit, dude. Like, it's such a good line because it's like, bro, like you think people are gonna laugh at you for running? Like, oh wow, you ran. Who are you fighting? Oh, Katakuri, over $1 billion berry bounty, one of the commanders of Big Mom Yonko. Like, no, dude, everyone would have been like, they wouldn't be like, huh, idiot, you ran, what a pussy. They'd be like, you got us out of there alive.
Right?
So I love Katakuri just saying like literally, he's just like, even if you were to run, everyone knows you were against me. No one would have laughed at you. So why? He's like, why? Katakuri's, dude, I fucking love Katakuri. I need to see a Katakuri cosplay right now.
Katakuri spin-off series, light novel.
No, not that, dude. Well, first of all, no, because
No,
that's
don't
kind
turn
of
this into Naruto, goddammit.
that's also the kind of shit that would ruin a character. Like, you can't, if you fucking focus too much. It's like too much of a good thing, right? So like,
Oh,
kinda,
Ace has a light novel, right?
yeah, I don't fucking care.
Aces at least
I
makes
was never as
sense.
big of everyone else. I liked him, and it was sad when he died, but like he was never like one of my
favorite.
But you gotta admit, Ace having like a light novel made sense at least.
Oh, I'm fine with that.
Katakuri
Well, that
doesn't
makes a lot
really.
of sense because no, I could see Ace having because Ace had his own pirate adventure. So I mean, like they could go into more detail with that. It's fine. Either way, but yeah, no, I like that Oda's not wasting any time here. Like he didn't even show, like he didn't bother like wasting time to show Luffy jumping back in the mirror world and fighting him. He just skips right to bam, he's in there.
Yeah. Luffy's like, I'm here to beat you, and Doctor's like, I don't believe that
Oh
was one
yeah,
of
he
the
does a
options.
fucking Matrix dodge. Like you ever watch the Matrix, Thurman?
Yep.
Yeah, he does a fucking like lean back, casual lean back, keeps his fucking arms crossed, dodge.
Dogtooth is just amazing, man. I
Best villain
swear.
since Rob Lucci. Best villain since Rob Lucci.
You mean
Thurman, what's your
since?
thoughts? What's your top 3 One Piece villains? Go.
I'm gonna say crocodile. Um, crocodile.
You don't have to
Oh,
put in Katakuri if you don't think so, but he's in there for me.
yeah. I like Katakuri too. I feel like Katakuri is a good villain, and I want to say Kaido. Just even though he hasn't been shown yet, I'm just gonna say Kaido anyway because Kaido's
Why?
the hype.
Just because he just fell. He just fell. That's what King of
Rumor,
Lightning's just like.
rumor,
Just fell. He just
rumor,
fell.
rumor has it that after Kaido fell, the Dragon Ball Z verse was made.
Dragon Ball Z verse was made. Is that what you said?
Yeah,
Okay. But yeah, I
because
mean,
rumor has it that Kaido's sperm was so strong he
ugh,
birthed Jiren.
the fuck. So you're trying to do fucking Chuck Norris jokes with Kaido. Either way, no, I mean like Rob Lucci is really up there for me in One Piece villain. I love Crocodile as well, and Katakuri is definitely up there recently. Like the reason I like Katakuri because he's the first one I can think of in a very long time that just does not underestimate Luffy. He doesn't fuck with him. He does not fuck around with Luffy. He takes him seriously the whole time. He is fighting Luffy with the respect Luffy deserves. Luffy has done a lot of shit. Think about all the shit Luffy's done. So, this man, Katakuri, he is fighting him with all the respect he deserves. Katakuri's not an idiot. He's seen all the people that have underestimated him and gotten fucked because of it. So he's not underestimating him, and I love that.
Yeah, I mean, it's Oda. It's just like the thing with Katakuri is he's just a realistic villain. You know, like he throws plot out of the water, and that's the one main reason why Katakuri is such a relatable villain is that it's that he knows what Luffy, like you said, he knows what Luffy has done. He knows Luffy's feats. He knows that Luffy isn't a pushover. He knows that you underestimate somebody who has his bounty, who's gotten his bounty for a reason, who has proven himself, then you're more likely going to lose. And that's why Katakuri basically wants to end him quickly because he knows if the fight goes on long enough. I mean, I honestly don't believe that Luffy will be able to beat Katakuri anytime in this arc. Like he's gonna have to run away eventually. But I'm saying that this is Katakuri knows that the longer that this fight progresses, the more Luffy grows as a person. So it would not be a good idea to continue this fight the way it has. If that makes sense.
Exactly. Yes, I agree, and my outlet just fell. There we go. Okay. Yeah, no, I'm fucking pumped. I mean, it's so cool to see how this fight continues, and I'm really excited to see what he does with it, and like how Oda decides to finish it in a clever way. And like, I guess my question to you is, do you think Oda's actually going to have him like beat Katakuri in this arc, or is he actually because I mean, Luffy's made the statement he's going to surpass him, so but I'm just curious how he's going to do that in like a creative way, in like a way that makes sense.
I don't feel like Luffy's gonna be able to beat him, no matter how, because for a few reasons. One, they're on a time limit.
Mm-hmm.
They Luffy isn't like when he's like fighting Doffy or fighting Crocodile and all that time. Luffy had all the time in the world to fight them, but he doesn't have all the time in the world to fight Doffy because Big Mom's after his crew. The only reason why he actually came to uh her Whole Cake Island in the first place was to get Sanji back. He has Sanji, and I mean like he has no real reason to stay anymore once once uh once Big Mom eats his cake. So I feel like Luffy doesn't really have the time. Like how's he been able to beat other villains because he's had the time to, but he doesn't have the time because he has to realize that one, he's fighting someone who he barely even touched at full power. Two, he's on a time schedule because he needs to get the hell out of there. And three, he already has a Yonko that he has to fight. So I mean, Luffy can't really waste all this time trying to surpass Dogtooth. In the sense, what I feel like is going to happen here is that Luffy, since basically we shipped away from his awakening and more so of him enhancing his own hockey, I feel like what's going to happen is Luffy's going to get some type of like boost to his hockey, or maybe like a never before seen hockey, or like something that, or he may have like added something onto his hockey. But I don't. It's probably be something like how you predicted how he might like get his awakening. He might see glimpses of it, but he won't actually fully like use it. I feel like he's gonna get a glimpse of like a new profound hockey, but he won't be able to master it until like he like trains or he has to fight more with it. In the
Yeah,
sense, because
it's hard to say because you're right. At first, I assume because as Luffy said, this was a mission to you know go and get Sanji Lee, and but like now it's almost like in that last chapter he was talking about. He was kind of the way he was saying it was almost like no like I can't. It's almost like he changed his mind. Like he was like no I can't just leave. I have to do this. It reminds me of and actually again fucking every example that I think of is Hunter x Hunter related, and I feel like a fucking bitch for always bringing this up, but it's perfect. Um,
Red, you are a basic bitch.
Whatever, man. It makes me think of there's a part in Greed Island where Gon literally says, "I'm sorry, but what's it called when you're fucking you're out for yourself and what is the word for it? I have to be
Selfish.
selfish. No, yep. He's like, sorry, but I have to be selfish. The plan, like he had a plan to take out the bomber. That would have just involved like literally just dicking him over immediately. But Gon wanted to test his abilities and fight him first. And this is what it's reminding me, where Luffy is kind of like, I know that we need to get out of here, but I need to test my shit. That's why I use that as an example. It's perfect. It's like exactly how
yeah,
I.
and I know how you feel with that. That's what I'm saying. Like I feel like Luffy might get like a small glimpse of like a boost of something. You know, like I don't think it's an awakening anymore. I feel like we're gonna see awakening probably in Wano, possibly, but honestly, he may get a boost in his hockey at least a bit, but then he's gonna have to dip. He's gonna have to. He just doesn't have the time to. If he really wants to beat Dogtooth, he's gonna have to put his 120% effort into Dogtooth, but he can't do that right now because he first of all it's not his original goal, and secondly he still has a Yonko. Like it's just like one of her top three, and it's
I
like
know
one
it's
of
not
her.
his original goal, but I think you're overestimating Luffy right now. Like Luffy's kind of easily distracted. To me, it almost seems like Luffy's like this. He made this his new goal almost.
Yeah, but I'm saying even Luffy, like you saying overestimating him, but I'm saying even Luffy knows that he's gonna have to, because Nami is gonna be screaming the fuck out of him and saying get your ass out of there. Like Jinbei is gonna tell him to you'll have a second chance to fight him. So I mean,
Get your ass out of there!
I mean, hopefully, I don't know. It's
but,
I
but,
mean,
but
he's already run back into the mirror world. You think about this. Do you really think Katakuri is going to give him a second chance to bail? Like Katakuri's
oh,
not
oh
like he has a new. You know what I mean? Like Katakuri's already pissed himself for
Nope.
letting him once. I doubt Katakuri's going to let him escape again now that he's got him.
so what makes you think? So I'm curious because I honestly can't see Luffy beating Dogtooth this chapter. I mean this arc. I can't see it. I just can't see it. I feel like Oda doesn't want it to happen yet. I feel like a lot of fans would be pissed off if Dogtooth lost this arc.
I agree. I do agree, but like that's why I'm torn, and that's why I'm excited to see what's going to happen. Because the way that Luffy worded it is like he literally said, "I'll surpass him." Like I don't know. It sounded to me like a declaration of beating, which is, and I know when Luffy says that shit, it fucking happened. Like think earlier in this arc where Luffy was like, "I'm gonna punch you." I mean, like he promised to himself he was gonna punch Big Mom at least once, and before he left the wedding, they had a clear escape, and Luffy was like, "Nope, gotta punch Big Mom first." Remember? Fucking says shit and he does it because he's like it's gonna bother him. He fucking does it. Like, because you just know fucking someone would bring it up like, "Hey, Luffy, I thought you said you were gonna punch Big Mom." I can see fucking Zoro
Yeah,
asking him about that. Like, "Oh yeah, did you punch Big Mom?" "No, I thought you said you were gonna do it, bitch."
yeah, and that's the thing. But I just can't. I hope Oda has a creative way that we can all be satisfied with. Because I swear on my life, I feel like
He won't. He won't fuck up, dude. It's Oda. You gotta trust him more.
yeah,
Trust in
I
the
trust.
Oda.
I trust in God Oda,
Goda.
but I'm just like I feel like we're gonna. I'm not like talking about like Dragon Ball Z style boost. I'm talking about we see like a glimpse of a new power. He doesn't know how it works. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean,
But not,
I don't know.
I wouldn't say a new power. I say evolve, like an evolved form of a hockey. I should say that. That sounds better. Like an
I
evolved
have an
hockey,
idea
maybe.
where like I don't know. There's a couple things he could like. The only way I could see him actually like distracting him enough again to escape or beat him would be to like really significantly embarrass him. Because remember how he's like super self conscious about his jaw, teeth, and shit.
Yeah.
Like, what if he like somehow fucking like finds a mirror that like I'm trying to think of like a way that would like a mirror that would like that like a lot like the entire like a huge chunk of the crew would be happening to look at. And like I don't know. Like I'm just trying to think of like ways that he could embarrass Katakuri so much that Katakuri would just like go batshit.
Like in a humiliation meme.
Yeah, what was the last chapter you saw, David?
When Katakuri's face was revealed. So I'm slowly catching the fuck up,
Oh,
okay?
okay. Um, yeah, I mean, so I don't know. It's hard to say. Because you're right. It'd be weird for him to be beaten, but at the same time, he's gone back in the mirror world. It would also be weird for him to escape him again.
Yeah.
So like Oda's got, and this is why I'm fascinated, because it's times like these where it seems like Oda has written himself into a corner. These are the times where Oda usually impresses, because Oda always seems to get out of those writing corners all the time. He's like really good at that shit.
Oh yeah.
Like whenever you think Oda's like trapped himself, he always has like a way out. So like a way out that makes
Unlike
sense.
Kubo.
Exactly. So I'll be very curious to see how Oda does this cleverly.
Just throwing that bleach.
Yeah. So meanwhile, see. So let's fucking get to it. Let's get to it.
Hey, hold on
Carrot
before we get to
Namika.
before we get to our furry waifu, I just wanna
She's not my waifu. She needs to be protect.
I wanna give a quick shout out to Commander Smoothie's fine legs though. I'm not a leg person, but goddamn.
That's two chapters back to back that you're into the legs.
Thurman,
I'm just saying,
you're into the thigh gap. That's what you're into. Admit it.
You gotta appreciate the hard work in Oda here, just making sure
If
that all
either
the
one of
fighters
these
notice.
people wore fucking knee socks, you'd probably jizz in your pants.
Oh, knee socks.
Cringe.
I mean, you said it.
So anyway, enough
I
of
like
that.
Daifuku. I want to see more from Daifuku. I like him.
I'm interested with the devil fruits they have. You
Daifuku's
said
got
it.
the fucking genie one, remember?
Yeah. You
Oh,
said something
yeah.
about like I feel like I read something. Here. It was like he had a genie ability somewhere.
Swear to God,
I think I
Thurman.
read it.
Swear to God, Thurman, if you forgot when he used his devil.
There we go.
Thurman.
Yeah.
Shame. Shame. Shame.
Did you forget when he used his devil fruit at the wedding, Thurman?
No, I got it.
No.
I got it.
You got it because we said it. Well,
What does his
technically,
devil
Red
fruit
said
do?
it.
I just remembered. I don't know. I don't remember from great detail, but I
He
remember.
rubs his own stomach and a genie comes out. It's the lamp fruit. He is the lamp, and a genie comes out of him.
Grant
That's
me
why
3 wishes.
It fascinates me. Like that is an interesting fruit, and that's why Brooke knows about it. And I love Brooke's line here of like, it's just such a Brooke thing to say, where he's just like, where is he? Oh yeah, it looks like the third son Daifuku has the ship ahead of us. He has a genie. It's just so out of context and hilarious to me. Also, we have a real quick badass Chopper moment where you see Chopper in the corner here, like, flicking a rumble ball, being like, "You want me to fucking go wild on him?" Oh, Chopper.
I'll go wild on them. Get close enough for me to jump under the ship.
Oh, wild. Can you imagine just Monster Point Chopper just rampaging ships? Like,
that is just great.
but we don't end up needing that because we get the most anime fucking thing I've ever seen in One Piece. Oda doesn't normally go very anime. This is like the most anime thing in One Piece I've ever seen.
Proper, everyone, let me do it. I'll promise you I'll be useful.
Bro, this fucking transformation is like so anime. Also, we have a scene in the middle here that looks like the fucking Edward meme.
Tonight, the full moon. Don't tell me
Literally
too
just
long.
reading the chapter. How about thoughts?
Don't worry about it, Pedro. This is so great. This is so great. We see her look. Carrot for best fairy waifu.
It's not about waifuing her, man. It's just that she's a really, really charming character that has everything she needs to be a nakama. I don't want to fuck her. I want to protect her.
She can be waifus. Don't have to be fucked.
Is that how that works?
Yeah.
Thurman.
Duh.
Thurman.
They don't have to. David, watch what you say because you're going to upset a lot of people in the comment section.
You think I give a fuck about that? Redd and I just went on a 45-minute rant about the latest Ruby episode. You think I give a fuck about triggering people? No. You of all people who wants to fuck Samus, and she's your waifu, and you're saying waifus don't need to be fucked. I'm judging you.
I mean, not all the time, you know. They can be protect status.
Well, that's not a waifu. That's like a daughter Aru.
Drop
I
in the
mean,
comments what that would be.
Like,
but look at this. Where
a
what
waifu
did
to
Red
me has
call?
always been someone that you want to marry. Status, of course, being waifu.
If you're
And
married
like
to somebody and you're not having sex with them,
you're
why are you
probably
married to
gonna
them?
be fucking them. Let's be honest here. And even if not, there is at least some sexual attraction. So what I'm telling you is that I don't have like sexual attraction to Carrot. I'm not a furry, but she is a great character, and she must be protected.
Karen, even your hair is gone pure white. Just look at this. Like Oda, you can tell Oda put attention to detail in this one
Oh, the
scan.
transformation is fucking great.
Like, so now this actually interests me in how strong how strong does the moon make Minx now? Because she is she is soloing multiple, not really multiple, but she is just soloing like ships, not stuff, and it's just
Well, we haven't seen her go like I'm sure in the next chapters we'll actually see her go against someone like Daifuku maybe because right now she's handling like big mom
fodder.
big mom fodder. But keep in mind that fodder for a Yonko is probably still pretty good.
Yeah,
Like the fodder that we get now is probably like we're at the point now where each fodder level person is probably like it's kind of, remember the Cybermen in Dragon Ball Z where like each one was as strong as Raditz
yeah,
and like when Raditz used to be like a threat. So like
yeah.
each big mom fodder is probably like at least as strong as like I don't know like Arlong.
Yeah, I would say that. That's pretty. I feel like it's probably too far. No, no. Actually, I agree
No,
with that.
they're
Actually,
fucking but they may be fodder, but they're fodder for big mom, a Yonko.
yes,
They can't just be bitches. Big ooh, mom ooh.
the true form of the mink, a Sulong, aka Moon
Yeah.
Lion.
So
I don't know.
notice as well that Jinbei implied that you have to train for that shit. It's not just like it's not just look at the moon and you do it. You have to train. He said you've trained for that.
Yeah, it's not a grade 8 transformation.
So I think you have to like, and maybe it's something where like if you look at the moon without training, you won't be able to control yourself.
You'll be like a wild, like you'd be like how Chopper was in his
Yeah,
reverse
yeah.
mode
So
back
maybe
in the lobby.
yeah. And
Which
it's
is
cool because Carrot was already strong. And let's go back to remember when I was spamming in the chat the day the chapter came out, Thurman. Hashtag never
yeah.
forget. Hashtag never forget when Carrot fucking speed blitz Zoro. Hashtag never forget.
Hmm.
Can we just talk about when Carrot speed blitz Zoro for a second? Not even in this form, she speed blitzed Zoro. Can we talk about that?
Hashtag never forget.
Hashtag bunny, Bugs
Thurman,
Bunny.
I want to hear your thoughts, power scaling wise, on how this motherfucker speed blitz Zoro.
Yeah, I mean she was always strong. Like she was never weak.
Exactly, and I just love that helps her fit so immediately well into the crew. Like she's up there in
So
strength
you
for
so
me.
you think this confirms that she's gonna be a part of the crew? You think this
I don't know
confirms
if
it?
this alone confirms it, but it certainly strengthens the case. Um, I don't know. Like to me, they all have their fucking like uses now, right? So like Jinbei is clearly the helmsman, as we see in this chapter. They even say the reason they haven't caught up to them yet is because Jinbei's so good at being
Yeah,
a helmsman.
yeah,
But Carrot, I think, she has consistently been the lookout. Like even in this one, Carrot was like, "There's ships over there. There's ships over there." Carrot has great eyesight, being a bunny, and she also can just jump really fucking high. So Carrot would be the lookout, and Jinbei would be the helmsman. and then we'd have a nice even number. I think that'd be the number that Luffy said he wanted at the very beginning of the
10.
series.
He wanted 10.
Mm-hmm. You get another woman, and you get more diversity in species. So you have a mink, a fishman. Like I think it's great.
Yeah, I would like it if she joined the crew. To be honest.
We need more. We need more women in the crew. Let's be honest.
Well, yeah. But I'm
So,
saying,
like, can you imagine how happy Robin and fucking Nami would be to have another girl on the crew? Like, good God.
like, although I will say that I feel like a lot of VV fans are going to be pissed off. But I mean, who gives a fuck?
Well, they're gonna get their Vivi in the next arc. Vivi's basically gonna be the main character in Reverie.
Yeah. The thing is, though, there's a lot of from what I've seen in groups and stuff like that. I've seen some people, not a lot, not a big group, but a few people kind of like complain. They're like how like, well, BB has always like BB still counts as a part of the Straw Hat crew. So like they're saying like they don't need after Jinbei, they don't need anymore because VB always counts. But I'm
Uh,
just like, I don't know about that.
I mean, she's always their friend, but not part of the crew. She can be part of the crew whenever she wants. If she fucking wants to be part of the crew, all she has to do is ask, and Luffy would let her in. So clearly, she does. She
Yeah.
chose being the fucking princess of her stupid kingdom.
Of sand.
Yeah, fuck that shit. I mean, she should have joined. That triggers the fuck out of me in a good way though. Like that was actually really well done, and like Oda did a great job at like fooling me because I was so sure she was gonna join during that arc.
It's interesting, but yeah, I would really happy. I would be really happy if Carrot joined the crew. She's fitting in perfectly.
And plus, she has that thing where she wants to see the world. Like she's so sheltered. She's never like every. You remember when she was seeing shit for the first time in Totland? She was like, oh, oh, she wants to see shit.
She fits. I feel like she fits in the crew very well. She
Oh,
gets along with
absolutely.
everybody. She gets along with everybody, and I feel like Pedro's death also kind of confirms that she can be a part. If he's dead, I don't know.
Especially
I'm not.
considering,
I'm
well,
kind of.
I'm really thinking he is. Considering even in this chapter, you have her fucking like looking up and saying, "Pedro, this is for you." I don't know, I just really hope so, man. But like, my thing is with the way. Keep in mind when Pedro died too. The last thing Pedro said to Carrot was, follow the Straw Hats. They're gonna like. Let me. I should actually find that exact. What did he fucking say? He said something about like that really fucking to me at least confirmed that like you know what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on, I'm trying to find
Nice.
it. Here, I'll find it. You
It
just talk
looks
about
like
the
she
talk about another thing in the chat. Anything? Oh, start talking about
float
her
too.
blitzing.
Do you think she was using Skywalk or
It
was
looks
she,
like.
or
Well,
she
here's
could
what
fly?
she was using. Here's what she was using. Okay. Do you remember when Zoro was first speed blitzed by Carrot? Zoro went
Mm-hmm.
to Flash. The reason Zoro was thrown off is because Carrot jumped midair. Think like a video game, like a double jump.
Yeah, double jump.
Yeah, Carrot did that,
So,
and Zoro
so you
was like,
think
"The fuck." So it's something different. Zoro would recognize a skywalk. It's something specific to minks, I assume. Because Zoro went to Flash, and the reason he was thrown off was because she double jumped. She jumped in midair, and Zoro was like, jumped in midair. Like, so I believe it's just an advanced version of that where she just literally like infinite. Think a cheat code in a video game where you just get infinite fucking jumps in the air.
yeah, because Chopper was like she's going to fall into the water, you know.
Yeah,
But
yeah. She's clearly just using that same thing she used against Zoro, but in like a heightened form.
I thought she was gliding for a second. That's when I first read it. I thought she was gliding, but from the way it looks like she had like electric shocks while she was doing that. So I thought maybe it was
I
like a double
She's doing
jump.
her double jump thing.
Yeah, but I mean,
But yeah, I mean,
this
you
is
see her she's just doing some nasty shit, like scratching people in the face, biting people. She's like drop kicking fuckers. Like, I mean, like, bro.
and Chopper's in love, man. I'm telling you.
No, no, no. Why is it? No, that'd be so weird. It's a reindeer. It's a 4-year-old reindeer. It's reindeer and
Poor
an actual humanoid animal.
Poor
Stop!
Chopper, man. Poor Chopper.
It's time to stop!
As discussed, Chopper cannot ever have a sex life because anything he fucks will be creepy. He is doomed to celibacy forever. How much want to bet Thurman doesn't know what celibacy?
that joke will always be funny.
No, I mean, but like
I'm gonna throw $20 into the pool here, Achievement Hunter style.
That he doesn't know what celibacy means to.
Yep.
All right, I'm going back to the part where Pedro kills himself.
The ship's blown. So do you want to?
Hold on. Okay, Pedro, hold on. Okay. So this is what Pedro said before he pulled Carrot aside. You'll realize one day just how important it is to ensure that Luffy and his friends live and get out of here. Listen up, you lot must keep pushing forward. So I could see Oda interpreting that as basically Pedro's dying words, where need to see, like, just as Frankie's dream is to see the ship through to the end. It almost seems like Pedro, like, think about like Pedro died because he knows how important it is that the Straw Hats get. Like, that's fucking touching. Pedro believes in Luffy because just like so many other people in this series have seen. Pedro looks at Luffy and he knows that Luffy's going to change the world. Luffy's going to topple the corrupt government. Luffy's going to he's going to change all that by becoming a pirate. Wouldn't you agree?
Yeah. I
So
was waiting.
what I'm saying, Pedro sees that. Pedro and is willing to die because he like it's the same thing. It's the same reason. Like it's like kind of like, wait, I'm trying to think of a good example in like a show where
That's not Hunter.
okay, think when no, it's not. I'm not using Hunter x Hunter. I was actually gonna go to Rick and Morty. Remember when that Morty tried to kill evil?
Holy shit, he's switching fandoms.
You know what I mean? Like because you're sacrificing your life because you know that it's going to be such a better world for either way. It's deep, and I think that Carrot's going to see that as, you got to remember, Pedro trained her. It's not like Pedro was just some random mink kind of new kind of. Pedro trained her like a lot throughout her life. She was like he was like a mentor to her.
Like a mentor, yeah.
So the way I see it is, he's going to take what Pedro said as a follow the Straw Hats to the end of their journey and make sure they get there alive, like they stay safe,
Yeah.
And
I agree with that. That's it sounds like something Oda would do.
Mm-hmm. Not to mention her wanting to see the outside world and shit,
Mm-hmm.
But ending this off, fucking does some ballerina shit. I love the fucking where she dodges their gun. Like, she's like it says like waver. Like, she's so fucking fast. Like, before they even fucking shoot, she's over there. Like, it's insane.
Waver. It's.
But yeah, and then ending it off with just ripping their steering wheel off so they can't even control their ship. Beautiful.
Their help. And that beautiful smile.
Well, that smile is to prove that she's still in control of herself. It's kind of like the same smile that in the Fishman Island arc when Chopper did his smile after going into Monster Point. It's like I'm still in control. But yeah, final thoughts and then predictions, Thurman.
Honestly, I have nothing. I don't have nothing more to say about this chapter. I think it was really well done. I think this proves more that Carrot is going to be part of the crew. I really hope she is. My prediction. I'd say I only have a few. I'm gonna say that. I think we're going to get probably. I think this arc is probably going to go on for like at least 3 more chapters. I feel like we're coming to its conclusion.
I feel like at this point Oda might just I don't know. Here's the problem. Here's what we have to have. Okay, we have to have Big Mom getting the cake fed to her. We have to have Germa do something at some point. Germa has to show up. So I feel like there's going to be a point where, like let's say Carrot takes out a lot of this, but like Big Mom catches up to them, and like is about to do some shit, and then Germa just shows up and maybe pushes her back. Not like pushes her back slightly. I don't know. Germa's got to do something. We already saw them
Mm-hmm.
popping. I feel like so. I don't know. To me, I feel like minimum 5 chapters to wrap this arc up. Honestly, knowing Oda, he might just push it to chapter 900. I'm not sure.
Yeah. So I'm gonna say my prediction for next chapter is uh we see Kara get into a fight with Takafuku. I really like that. We probably get some more insight on Luffy versus Dogtooth. I honestly don't believe that Luffy's gonna be able to beat him, but I feel like Luffy's going to get at least something to give him like a slight edge, maybe. Um, I feel like they're gonna be able to complete the cake. Now, the only thing that I'm confused about is um how will Big Mom let them leave? What will happen? What will Pudding do? And
Memory
then
manipulation, man.
yeah,
Here's
so
the
yeah,
main the main thing I'm hearing is that Big Mom's gonna be knocked out, and Pudding can while she's knocked out, fuck with her memory, um, and then and then they'd be able to leave, and then Big Mom would regain the memory after reading it in the news because remember Big News Morgan was there, the fucking bird
hmm
guy that's works for the newspaper, so she could maybe she would not she would be out of it for long enough to not remember, and then she'd remember later, so that therefore she'd be able to still be pissed. Either that,
hmm
or it's hard to say, because the only problem I have is that Oda has to wrap up the whole "I'm gonna kill Zeph" thing because she kept saying she could very easily send people to kill people the Baratier, to attack the Baratier.
yeah,
Remember the restaurant Sanji worked at.
yeah,
So I mean,
yeah.
somehow they got to stop
Do you
that.
think people are? Do you think people are there? Do you think she has people on standby there already?
No, no, I don't know. It's hard. I mean, she has a big information network. She could already have, but I guess my thing is she has to. I hope that Oda doesn't forget that plot point because that's a thing. That was one of the reasons that Asanji couldn't leave originally because it was well, I can't leave because they'll kill Zeph. So I mean, I hope that Oda doesn't forget about that, but we'll have to see. So I mean, Oda shit, or excuse me, not Oda shit, Zeph shit. More. I want to see a little more what Carrot can do in this arc. Irma has to get involved at some point, and probably an epic shot with Sanji just kicking this fucking cake down her throat, just an epic I could just see him just kicking the cake down her throat. You remember when Jinbei came and shoved the croquin bush down her throat when Jinbei first
Yeah,
showed up? Just think that, but Sanji's just kicking the cake down her throat.
she just eats her family again while she's eating the cake.
Oh, that'd be an interesting way to just starts go. Oh, that'd be interesting actually. Ooh, if she fucking goes crazy and starts eating her family, and then the family actually begs Pudding to change her memories or fuck her up or something. Because
Yeah.
a lot of people are thinking too they should Pudding should use that power she has called flashback where you resurface. She has that power where she can resurface traumatic memories or repressed memories. What if she
hmm
resurfaces the memory of her originally eating her family?
That'd be interesting.
Because you got to remember that would definitely how her personality is if she saw that.
That'd be curious. I'd kind of be interested in seeing
Yeah,
that happen. But
because remember, one part of the reason she's so salty is because she's to this day believes that her friends and family just bailed on her. She just thinks that they ran away.
yeah, but they're all in their belly.
Ugh. But yeah, I will. I guess we're good then.
Yeah. Thanks for watching. Dilly dilly. See you ningans later
God damn it,
and all that
Thurman. Why
good
you in and
stuff.
off of that cringe? Thanks for tuning
That's what I
in.
do.
Peace.
Peace.
Yeah, we actually got to get into